I'm sad. 6 years, 7 months, and 7 days later, I finally realized I'm sad. Was it the obstructed view of razor wire every time I looked out my window? Maybe it's the keyless door while I'm in my room that I cannot control. Is it because I live in a room with a built-in bathroom? Or is it because I live in a bathroom with a built-in bed? Or maybe it's the continual sounds of keys, walkie-talkies, and mechanical doors constantly reminding me of where I am. These things and so much more have always been present since December 15th, 2002. But if so, then why only now do I realize sadness? I received a visit 2 days ago. It was from an old friend of mine, Montia. It took over 6 years for her to finally visit, but for the past few months I've been seeing her here and there. It was July 20th, 2009, during the 1-hour visit, where she asked, "Aren't you sad?" No, I answered without thinking, and due to pure ignorance, I was somewhat offended, but I didn't show it. Does she think I'm weak, I thought? Sadness is an emotion, a feeling. I'm not supposed to have those things. And here, I've learned to suppress them. So I countered her question. "Why? Are you sad or something?" "Yes," she answered. Her answer was unexpected, and her showing vulnerability made me drop my defenses. So I thought about her question. How can I be sad? Ice only hurts for a little while. Eventually the spot becomes numb, until reminded. "I think I'm numb," I said. Today I asked myself, why am I not sad? How can so much pain go unbothered? I was reminded of the 22 hours a day I must spend in a cell shared with a complete stranger. Reminded of how I miss the simple things like opening my own refrigerator. Reminded of the countless times I was strip searched and had my property randomly checked and sometimes even destroyed. Family pictures, etc. destroyed. Reminded that time has only stopped for me. My memories of yesterday, to everyone free, is memories of almost 7 years past. Reminded of how it's been 6 years, 7 months, and 7 days since I've seen my now 9-year-old son. Reminded of how my son, for almost 7 years, had to grow up without his father or maybe learning from another man. It's been a long time since I've truly felt the pain of missing my son. I miss him, but the pain is numb. Reminded of how long it's been since I've cried and wondering if I still knew how to do it. Reminded of the tears my mother shed while she held me in the courtroom on the day I was sentenced to 9 years. I was reminded of all this and so much more. Remembering hurts. Remembering is saddening. But I can feel my sadness going away and being replaced once again by numbness. By the time I'm finished writing, my sadness should be gone. But at least now I will understand why. It is so much easier to suppress pain than to deal with it. I think I'd rather be numb. How would you feel? How would you feel? What would you do if you spent the last 8.5 years on a 9-year sentence in a cell for something you didn't do and still had to endure all the pain and punishment and treatment that one that was truly guilty must go through? How would you feel? What would you do?